As we age, relationships evolve in ways we never expect. Imagine a wife who, after decades of marriage, starts feeling a quiet distance from her husband. A woman who once cherished every moment with him now finds herself pulling away, the spark fading, replaced by a sense of indifference. It's a reality many couples face, yet it's rarely spoken about. That slow drift, those subtle shifts in how they connect, the unspoken frustrations building over the years, it doesn't happen in a flash. It's the result of unmet needs, words left unsaid, and moments overlooked. But here's the twist. It's not always about falling out of love. It's about discovering what love should truly feel like, and the reasons behind it are often surprisingly practical. Today, we're diving into why women, as they grow older, might feel differently about their husbands and what you can do to turn things around before it's too late. Whether you're a husband, a wife, or just curious about the secrets of long-term love, stick with me until the end. This could transform how you view aging, marriage, and connection forever. Curious why this happens? The first reason might shock you. Keep watching. If this resonates, hit that like button to support more insights like this. New here? Subscribe and tap the bell so you don't miss out. Drop a yes in the comments if you've felt this shift, and let's explore together. Reason number 1. The heavy burden of emotional labor. For years, many women have stepped into the role of the family's emotional caretaker. They're the ones remembering birthdays, planning family gatherings, scheduling doctor visits, and keeping the household humming. It's invisible work, often unnoticed. But as they age, the toll becomes clear. The harsh truth? Most husbands don't even realize it's happening. Women start feeling like they're single-handedly carrying the marriage while their partners simply ride along. Take my friend Linda, a vibrant woman in her 60s. She spent decades organizing everything for her family, from holiday dinners to her husband's medical checkups. But one day she confessed, "I'm exhausted. I feel like I'm the only one keeping us together." Over time, that exhaustion turned into resentment. Studies show women still handle 60% of household emotional labor, even in modern marriages, and by their senior years, many are burned out. This isn't just about chores, it's about feeling unappreciated for the unseen effort. I've seen this shift in my own family. My aunt once told me she felt like a manager, not a wife. The fix? Start noticing. Ask her what she's carried alone and step in. When husbands share the load, that resentment can fade and connection grows. Next time, thank her for something small she does. It's a step toward balance. Feeling the weight too? The next reason deepens the mystery. Stay tuned. Reason number 2, the loss of meaningful communication. In the early days of marriage, conversations buzz with excitement. How was your day? What are you dreaming about? But as years pass, many husbands let those deep talks slip away. The dialogue turns routine. What's for dinner? Or worse, fades into silence. A woman craves emotional intimacy just as much as companionship, and without it, she feels unseen, unheard, and unvalued. I once met Sarah, married for 40 years, who shared how her husband stopped asking about her thoughts. "It's like I'm invisible," she said. Over time, that silence built a wall. Research from the Journal of Marriage and Family notes that couples who maintain deep talks report 40% higher satisfaction. It's not about grand speeches. Small, curious questions can reignite that bond. My parents hit this snag too. Dad started asking Mum about her old hobbies, and it brought them closer. Try it. Ask something new today. Start with, "What's on your mind?" It's simple but powerful. Lost that spark in talks? The next truth might hit home. Don't miss it. Reason number 3, the never-ending burden of housework. It's one of the top complaints in long-term marriages. Studies reveal that even today, women handle most household chores, even after retirement. By their senior years, many are simply worn out. What begins as minor irritations, dirty dishes left out, clothes strewn around, grows into deep resentment. A woman starts wondering, why am I still doing it all? Consider my neighbour Ellen, who retired expecting relief but found herself still scrubbing while her husband relaxed. "I'm tired of being the maid," she admitted. Data from the American Time Use Survey shows women over 65 spend 20 hours weekly on chores, double that of men. This imbalance doesn't just tire her body, it erodes her affection. Sharing the load, even a little, can shift that dynamic. This isn't about blame, it's about partnership. A 2023 study links shared chores to a 25% boost in marital happiness. Pick one task to take over this week. Watch how it changes her mood. Tired of the chores? The next shift might surprise you. Stay with me. Reason number 4. She outgrows the relationship while he doesn't. As women age, many seek personal growth traveling, learning and engaging with the world. But if her husband resists evolving, she feels trapped, like she's outpacing a stagnant partner. That emotional gap widens with every unshared adventure. I knew a woman, Marie, who wanted to take art classes in her 70s, but her husband preferred staying home. "I feel like I'm leaving him behind," she said. Over time, that disconnect grew. Psychologists note that personal growth mismatches lead to 30% of late-life marital strain. It's not about leaving, it's about growing together. My cousin faced this. She invited her husband to a class, and though hesitant, he joined. Now they paint together. Invite her to share a new interest. Suggest one activity together. Growth can unite you. Feeling stuck? The next reason reveals a deeper loss. Keep going. Reason number 5. The loss of physical and emotional intimacy. Intimacy isn't just physical. It's feeling connected, desired and seen. When that spark fades, a woman might feel love itself is slipping away. If she no longer senses her husband's admiration, she begins to detach. Take my friend Claire, married for 45 years. She noticed her husband stopped noticing her efforts. "It's like I'm invisible," she shared. A 2022 study in the archives of sexual behavior links intimacy loss to a 35% drop in emotional closeness. It's not about grand passion, small gestures, like a compliment, can rekindle it. I've seen couples revive this with date nights. Try a simple touch or kind word daily. Compliment her today. It's a step back to connection. Missing that closeness? The next change shakes things up. Stay tuned. Reason number 6. Retirement changes everything, but not always for the better. Retirement promises relaxation and shared adventures, yet for many it breeds tension. Suddenly, together 24/7, some husbands struggle to adjust, expecting their wives to fill their time. This can feel suffocating for a woman who's spent years managing responsibilities. I met Tom and Janet, retired, but Janet felt overwhelmed as Tom relied on her for entertainment. "I lost my freedom," she said. A 2023 retirement study found 40% of couples face this strain without separate interests. Retirement thrives with individual hobbies, gardening, clubs that keep the marriage fresh. Start a hobby apart. It gives space and stories to share. Retirement tough? The next truth might save your bond. Don't leave. Reason number 7. She no longer feels heard or appreciated. The deepest hurt isn't fights, it's feeling invisible. After years as the emotional anchor, many women feel their voices fade. They share concerns and seek connection. But if their husbands don't listen, they withdraw. My aunt faced this. She'd talk about her day, but her husband scrolled his phone. "I gave up," she said. A 2021 study links feeling unheard to a 50% rise in emotional distance. She doesn't need grand gestures, just your ear. Listening saved my friend's marriage. Try it, put the phone down, ask, "How do you feel?" and listen fully today. Unheard? The next realization changes everything. Stay to the end. Reason number 8. She realizes life is short and wants more. As we age, losing friends and attending funerals shift our perspective. A woman asks, "Am I happy? Is this how I want my years?" If the answers disappoint, she may withdraw, not from anger but self-preservation. I knew Grace, who at 68 decided to focus on herself after years of neglect. "I deserve joy," she said. This isn't about abandoning love, it's about claiming it. A 2022 aging study ties this shift to a 20% increase in self-focused decisions. If she feels unmet, she'll prioritize herself. Ask her dreams, meet her halfway to reignite love. Life too short. The final step could save it all. Don't miss out. Love doesn't vanish in a dramatic moment. It fades in the small, unnoticed ones, feeling unheard, carrying burdens alone, needing support, but finding silence. But it doesn't have to end there. Love is a choice. And just as it fades, it can be reignited. Husbands, when did you last listen deeply? Wives, is there room to rebuild? Marriage isn't a destination. It's a daily choice to see, value, and nurture each other. Take one step today. Thank her, share a task, ask a question. If you've learned something, share it in the comments. Like, subscribe, and spread this wisdom. Your love's greatest treasure is worth fighting for. Start now. Ready to choose love? Comment yes, and let's rebuild together.